Jessica. Good to see y'all again. Hey, I love that we're still doing these videos, right? I think there's a huge need for AI. And I woke up this morning, got my morning cup of coffee here, and I thought, hey, I bet you I can use ChatGPT to create a 52-week content calendar to post every Monday by the time I'm done finishing my morning cup of coffee. So about halfway through already. Let's see how it goes. All right, so step one of taking care of a 52-week, a year-long content calendar is to make sure that you're well caffeinated so that we can say that we did this in the time it took to have a sip of coffee. All right, cool. So I wasted your time with that, but I'm going to save you time here. What we're going to do is we're going to paste in this prompt, and we're going to drop this inside the description of the channel so that you can see this and kind of make it easy for you and customize. But the prompt I'm going to use today is going to be very specific, and I did the work up front so that you don't have to. We're going to create a 52-week social media and content calendar for 2026. This is going to be for a real estate agent business. The content should be a mix of real estate, community in which we live in, personal topics, as well as very media formats like reels, static posts, carousels, polls, blogs, etc. I'm basically telling my AI, hey, I just don't want the same post or same style repeated each week. I want to match my tone, but I want a mix of media as I kind of go throughout this. I want to create some variety in my content. And then if you remember when we went over the gift model, right? The F in gift was the facts that we're giving our ChatGPT. In this instance, this just shows up as requirements this time around. And I'm telling this is the focus of what we need inside the content. So we're going to focus on creating just one key content piece per week. I'm looking for 52 posts or 52 pieces of content. If this is something that you want to increase, decrease, you can change the verbiage here. Just make it custom to you. I want 50% of the content to actually include a CTA or a call to action that doesn't feel like salesy, right? I want this to be natural and conversational, just like the way I am. I want this to be a mix between real estate tips, local highlights, right? Like bringing that community, personal storytelling, and then also things like thought leadership and just engagement posts. So the goal here is I'm telling the AI, hey, this is what I really want out of this. I want to share those local highlights, the storytelling, but most importantly, I want this to be engaging. I want people to interact with this. Then from here, I'm going to tell it to suggest weekly themes, specific content ideas, formats, and call to action examples. And then I'm telling it the last part, the tone or the template that we talked about before. I want everything to be presented in a table format. I want this to essentially look like a Google spreadsheet or an Excel spreadsheet so that whenever I get this prompt finished and ChatGPT gives me my results, I want this to be something that's format based with specifically these columns so that I can read this quickly and understand it. So column 1 is going to be the week. I want to know what week we're in, what's the theme or the focus, what's the actual meat and potatoes and the content idea here, and then it's going to be that format, right? So if I'm saying it's a Facebook post or a blog post or a TikTok I'm going to record, it's going to tell me this is the spot that I need to be in. And then CTA, again, that stands for call to action. That's going to be my hook at the end that drives business back or engagement back to me on the social media. That's the overall tone that should match casual, personable, and authentic. And again, this is the part where you would maybe customize this. If you want to go more professional, if you want to go more silly, that's up to you here. And I just sharing this last part, make it plug and play so that I can start posting immediately. I don't want there to be any other challenges that I have to go through to create this content. And I'm going to pause here to sip my coffee while I hit the let's go button and see how fast this does this. Okay, I got one sip left. I might be able to beat my coffee before I get ChatGPT, but all right, well, I chugged the coffee because I think I needed it, but hey, this was pretty stinking fast either way. Look at this. Scrolling. And there we have it. So let's recap this real quick. We're going to look through just a couple of these. I see first and foremost, I have the format that I like. I like this good table view. I saw all 52 weeks when I scroll down the bottom, and week number 1 is going to be the New Year kickoff. Share 2026 market predictions and personal goals. I'm going to do this in carousel format, and here's my hook, my call to action. Thinking about making a move this year, let's talk strategy. Love that. Let's go look at another one here. Let's go look at like week 24, some seller insights. Why pricing your home right matters. It's gonna be a static post, and it's gonna give me the call to action of curious about your home's value. Let's chat about numbers. And I can see this is really cool. What I asked it to do is only give me a call to action for about 50% of my posts. So here's one that just says, hey, here's a thought leadership about discussing AI and its growing role in real estate. And there's no call to action. It's just a blog post. So I love this. This is giving me some ideas. And again, I led with a lot of the prompting up front. The key thing here is now that I'm done, I'm actually going to adjust this a little bit further for me. And I suggest the same thing for you. Go through this and make it work for you. Let's build off of this as a foundation. Don't blindly follow your AI. It's not going to be human enough for that to work, but at least it gives you 80% of what we're hoping to get done today. So I hope this was helpful. I hope that if your goals in 2026 or even the rest of the year that we have left, that you want to get better at social media, run this play right now. But Evan, Jessica, always great to hang out with y'all. I was a little bit faster on my coffee than I think ChatGPT was in creating a content calendar, but either way, it's still hella early in the morning, and I got that big rock out of the way. So excited to continue seeing how you guys are using AI, and show me what you got next. See ya.
Hey, wait, no, seriously, subscribe. Do it.